What's up, beautiful people? We are at the halfway point against NEWN. We've got a bit of a fun war today, really frustrating, which you'll see later. But we've got Jabari and Absman, and Cassie gets a day off today. I preferred to go with Silk, even though she's a rank 4 versus an ascended rank 5, just for the few fights that I've got with her today. And I do honestly prefer using her anyway. I find her a lot more fun, as good as Cassie is, and there's no contest there. We're going with path 8 and then to path 9, again my sort of usual pattern here. And then we've got JessJones on shared island on preferred node for her, and then we're going with Longshot on the conflictor node. Just making sure do not disturbs on there because I forgot. We start with Absman in magma form, which I'd already put on prior to recording. It wasn't an annoying fight, it was pretty easy as you'll see, but I haven't done the matchup before, and in duels it was difficult to replicate. One, because my Nova is a rank 5 and my Absman is really small, and I also obviously can't pre-select magma form, so I couldn't really replicate what was going to be going on, so I just had to have faith in abilities and stuff. So yeah, power start 1 to give my power start literally a head start, and get the SP2 off nice and early. Can do some big energy damage here, and it's nice and easy. It doesn't really matter what special I push him to, as long as it's not special 3. We were getting there actually as I say that, and I just cleaned him off because I was putting enough burst damage down. Relic came in handy there just to chain the combo and finish it off. Nice clean fight. Probably should have done it a little bit safer, but yeah, that was good, and the speed was there also. And then moving on to the next fight, we've got Rintrah. Cassie could do it, but I preferred Silk mainly for later fights, which you'll see. But yeah, Silk also makes short work of it. Easy access to slow, big chained heavy combos, and we're just gonna go to work here. Probably also a little bit quicker than Cassie. I mean, Cassie, needs to play really aggressively, but enough about her. And I do really enjoy using Silk, as I've said multiple times. I'm not going to waste my evade charge there, although seemingly I did. This game just wants to make me look stupid half the time. I have so many noob moments in my alliance chat. It's great. Okay, so we're down to about halfway already after a big special 2. And we're just going to keep pounding away at him. I'm getting lots of knockdowns, which keeps his charges at bay anyway, but obviously I do keep reapplying the slow, so either way his unblockable isn't going to be a problem if he gets to it. Okay, so now I've got the relic ready to fire with the special 2 ready also as well, so we're just going to chain into the combo. Heavy into relic, back into a combo, into a heavy and special 2. And it's lights out for the big cow. Nice, really satisfying and really clean fight. So we're coming up to section 2. We've got Wong. This was the main reason I preferred Cassie, to be honest. Preferred Silk. I just prefer, especially where he's got power focus 2, so he's going to have more access to special 2s. I just preferred her auto evade function to deal with it. It's easier than where I'd probably risk running out of fuel with Cassie. But as long as I can justify my choices, it's all good. It's a nice easy fight. Again, there's hazard shift here, but it means nothing for a tactic attacker. Despite the power focus 2 node as well, I do find it quite easy just to bait special ones as well, which he was pretty cooperative with. So yeah, it's just going nice and smoothly. Push into special 2 because I've got my evade ready to go, and now we can go to finish the fight off. I'm getting my relic ready shortly. It's kind of cool that I guess Silk relies on the relic more than any other champ I'm using lately. but it's nice to actually make use of it. Yeah, and another clean fight tops me back off up to full health as well. And then coming up to Absman here, to Zemo, sorry, with Absman, we're going to put Uruform back on. Excuse me. Had a small, very mini heart attack in this fight, which we will come up to shortly. I wasn't being complacent. I obviously take everything pretty seriously, but because it was just a couple of the path fights I was doing initially, I felt really good on it. I knew I had good counters. I didn't want to waste my big 30% boosts all the time, as I've been burning through them pretty quickly. So I went with a slightly cooler 20. Still used everything else. I decided I did forget to put on an invulnerability boost here though. That was through not through confidence, but again, just I forgot. I realised as I went in, as he hit me pretty damn hard there, and I thought, oh my god, I remembered how the invulnerability boost saved me my fight last war where I got rooted, but then I also remembered I didn't have resonate back on today yet, and so he wasn't going to get any debuff to cleanse, and so I didn't have to worry about root. But even still, good thing to keep in mind. But yeah, it's going pretty well. I do take some heavy block damage because of my immunities, giving him loads of furies there. It's just important to keep him to special 1. He's got one eye open. Yeah, that blocked hit really hurt. He's got one eye open, but I'm not going to be parrying him anyway, so it's nothing really to worry about. Made use of the relic there to cancel heavy into special 1. Yeah, it's going nicely. Again, not my cleanest fight. I suppose an invulnerability boost wouldn't have helped me anyway, because it doesn't protect me against block damage. But always be safe than sorry. And he's down. So now we come up to JessJones. The previous time I fought her was on the aggression prowess node, which, as we've discussed, slows the fight right down because you can't get to the hunt. No danger of that here, although it was, she was stun immune, which isn't a problem, just means baiting more heavies. And yeah, we're going to see how this fight should look. Again, Jabari's now tactic, so any hazards that do slip through aren't going to hurt me anyway, because I'm just going to heal from it all. Invulnerability boost to be safe, because I have been punched in the face multiple times in the past by Jess, and it really hurts, so it's just good to keep topped up on health. So she starts off pretty passive, which is fine. It just means I can push her to the wall, which isn't really essential using Jabari. I've got max deep wounds here as well, so we're really going to be melting her down. It's easy enough to deal with her special 1, but as we know, I do prefer special 2 just to keep out the way of it, so I was trying to keep her to that and not let her throw. We're going to get to the hunt now, and now we can really stack those bleeds up. Probably should have kept to my special 2 now and really let the bleeds stack up, and at this point with 12 bleeds on, I really probably should have thrown a heavy, as that would have given her 24 and just doubled them and destroyed her, but it would have ended the hunt. I miscounted her special 2 hits there and went in slightly early. Invuln saved me. Yeah, either way the fight's obviously gone nice and clean, and I'm happy with that, but yeah, could have played things slightly differently and used Jabari's abilities a little bit more to speed things up a little bit, but no harm done. Final fight, going for Longshot. I haven't taken this fight or this node in this tactic yet, but seen plenty of videos. The first, with a Wag's parry, the first conflictor power burst is going to be quite strong, and he's going to gain almost a bar. But I did also remember at this point that because I previously fought Wong with Silk and he had more than 1 bar of power, Longshot's also going to start with a power gain passive, which made things a little bit scarier. Made sure that I've got my invulnerability boost still active, and that's going to be the clinching part for this fight. So yeah, that power gain's pretty scary. I made sure in duels, obviously, that Silk can evade all of his specials. So yeah, made use of that, but now I've got no evade charge until I get another 20 hits down. I didn't want to slow up and try and bait specials, so I decided to push him to special 3 and tank the damage with invul, and if he did throw a special 2, the incinerates aren't going to hurt me because of tactic, and I've got plenty of debuffs on him. So it's going really well. It's going to my improvised plan. He's already way below halfway and I'm killing it. He does put a long stun on me from this, and I just had to take a gamble here that he'd be good with his AI and not pummel me into the ground, so that was good there also. My grandpa called me, even though I had Do Not Disturb on, so I had to get rid of him. Sorry, Grandpa. Yeah, I'm just grateful that didn't screw me up. And now we can clean the fight up. Into a heavy, special 1 just to finish, and he's down. Another clean war for me. Really pleased with those fights. Again, it's nice to get something slightly different as well. For a long time, we were 4-0 up against New Nation today. Unfortunately, the wheels fell off a little bit and we've ended up with a loss, which is pretty heartbreaking. I think we ended up finishing 4-5 actually, but we win and lose as a team, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.